Secretary Kennedy, thank you for being here and for your work making America healthy again. We appreciate it so much. As you know, rare disease innovation is a key priority area for me. Last year, with HHS support, Congress reauthorized the FDA Pediatric Priority Review Voucher Program, a critical incentive for rare disease companies to develop pediatric treatments. I was pleased to see a legislative proposal in the President's budget this year to make the PRV program permanent. And I look forward to working with you on this proposal that will bring stability to the rare community. So thank you very much for that. First question, rare disease advocates were also encouraged to see the addition of 2 conditions to the recommended universal screening panel for heritable screen against newborn screening. What will the process look like for adding new conditions to the newborn screening panel moving forward, sir?
Yeah, we added 2 new diseases, metachromatic leukodystrophy and Duchenne's microdystrophy. To the panel, we intend to add a lot more of those diseases. In addition to that, we have a new initiative called the Plausible Mechanism Pathway that will quickly facilitate new drugs getting to market, new rare disease drugs without going through clinical trials of a similar molecule has already gone through the process, and there's a plausible mechanism for approval. In addition to that, we have a rare pediatric priority review voucher that is going to, again, facilitate quick approval of rare disease drugs. So this is a center focus at FDA right now. We're doing more than any administration has done in history.
And I appreciate that. I look forward to working with you on that. Also, I appreciate your efforts on chronic and age-related diseases that impact my constituents and, of course, millions of Americans. According to a recent report by the Michael J. Fox Foundation, the federal government spent more than $25 billion on care in 1 year for Parkinson's disease and related conditions, and these costs are only increasing, as you know. We must do more to understand why so many Americans are diagnosed with neurodegenerative diseases. Question number 2, Secretary Kennedy, research increasingly shows a link between environmental toxins and neurodegenerative diseases. A 2025 study found that living within 1 mile of a golf course is associated with 126% increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease due to high pesticide use. With recent new initiatives at CDC on toxins, do you see an opportunity for HHS to further engage on this potential link between toxins and neurodegenerative diseases?
Yeah, we should know the answers to these. It's really regulatory malpractice that we do not already know the answer to that question, but there was a taboo against, before I came into this office, there was a taboo against allowing studies of environmental exposures that might put to disadvantage the mercantile ambitions of certain industries. And we have ended that taboo. We are studying these issues specifically, the links between environmental exposures and the neurodegenerative diseases, neurodevelopmental diseases at NIH, and I hope by the end of my term we'll have a lot of those answers.
Very good, thank you. Again, thank you. I'm proud to co-lead a bill called the Healthy Brains Act that would create a center for collaboration on this exact issue at NIH and would welcome the opportunity to work with you. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. And I want to give you a couple seconds. I have about 25 seconds to respond to Mr. Pallone.
Yeah, I mean, Congressman Pallone unfavorably compared the political courage of my family to me. But I was with Congressman Pallone in the early 2000s when he was the champion in this body for people who had vaccine injuries. And suddenly he did a 180 when the pharmaceutical industry of New Jersey turned him around. And that was a template.
Now he's in.
Oh, and you know you were. And he has never said a word about it since, and the mothers
Madam Chair.
have not been able to get into his door.
Madam Chair,
All right.
I
yield
would
back.
ask you.
Robert F. Kennedy cares more about human beings and health than anybody. I'm going to let him go wild on health. I'm going to let him go wild on the food. I'm going to let him go wild on medicines. And he's going to help make America healthy again.
The story of Kennedy and Trump has changed the course of history forever. August 23, 2024 will forever be known as the day we turned the corner and took back our great nation and changed the course of history and brought hope to a free world. Join me as we relive the strange relationship between Kennedy and Trump leading to their return to the White House to make America healthy and great again. I spent 2 years following the Kennedy and Trump campaigns. Long before the two men ever considered running for president, Kennedy sued Trump and stopped him from building a golf course near the Hudson River. After Trump won the presidency in 2016, he recruited Kennedy to look into vaccine safety issues. Kennedy was forced out the door after clashing with a man by the name of Anthony Fauci. But the assassination attempt on President Trump's life brought Kennedy and Trump closer than ever. From rivals to collaborators, from foes to friends, this is the story of Kennedy and Trump. You can download the book for free right now by going to kennedy&trump.com. That's kennedy&trump.com. My name is Greg Fernandez Jr. God bless you all.
These are hard-working people like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. who came in. And he's going to help make America healthy again.
Are you supportive of these onesies?
Now we're talking about doing something.
Boxing champion Mike Tyson is teaming up with the Maha movement.
We're phasing out 8 common artificial food dyes.
He told us to fix it, and we are now fixing it.
Operation Stork Speed.
President Trump has directed me to find out what is causing the autism epidemic.
He is removing the CDC's recommendation for children and healthy pregnant women to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Now we're talking about doing something. Doing something.
We've just signed 6 more waivers on SNAP.
The nation's biggest retailer embracing the Maha movement.
You're now seeing reforms that have been discussed for 35 years. Your drug costs will be plummeting downward. It's called Most Favored Nation.
These are massive wins for the American people.
My sister's name was Denise. She died of obesity at 25. She had a heart attack. I was so fat and nasty. I would eat anything. I was like 345 pounds. A quart of ice cream every hour. I had so much self-hate when I was like that. I just wanted to kill myself. We're the most powerful country in the world, and we have the most obese, fudgy people. Something has to be done about processed food in this country.